turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more.
They know who we at, man.
Yeah. Man. You know what I'm saying?
We stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertained. Hey, we stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of X in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, you guys!
Hola!
¿Cómo estás?
Ben with the key.
Yes, guys, yes. Welcome to the House of Entertainment.
Okay, where we stay entertaining.
Yes, I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And welcome to the exclusive show, guys.
Okay, we hope that everyone out there is having a magnificent what day, honey?
Yes, who do we have in the building?
Looks like lots of people, girl.
We got Wellness with Frugal Mama.
Hey!
Welcome in, welcome in. We got It's Me Winston in the building.
Ooh, hey Winston, how you doing, girl?
Yes, how are you doing? We got Cruise Nuts in the building.
Ooh, not Cruise Nuts. Hey,
Yes.
how you doing?
We got it's your boy Leo.
Ooh, hey Leo, how you doing? I
How
love
you
the new
doing?
emoji, sickening girl.
We got the G family.
Okay, throw your G's up, throw your G's up.
And shout out, thank you so much to G family for becoming a member.
Okay, membership. Everybody say membership.
Yes, thank you to the G family. Y'all make sure y'all check out that amazing channel, the G family. We got N Famous in the building.
Hey, is you really famous?
Or not?
All right now.
We got Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Okay, I know that's right. You can catch them in the ocean, honey.
Welcome in, welcome in.
I hope y'all know how to swim if y'all in the ocean.
Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got Cruising is Fun anytime.
Okay, I know that's right. Anytime, child.
Welcome
Day,
in.
night, evening, anytime.
Welcome in, Cruising is
All
Fun.
4 seasons. Mm-hmm.
Yes, welcome in. We got Me and I in the building.
Hey, we got meet now. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome in, Me and I.
Hey, shout out to Atlanta.
Yes, we got Miss Nina Boo, Lift and Stuff. Honey, that is a long name, child.
Hey, Lift and Stuff.
Welcome in, Miss Nita Boo. How you doing, Miss Nita?
Lift and Stuff or Life and Stuff?
I think that's Life and Stuff.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it's life and stuff.
Welcome, we are keeping up with the Griffins
Hey,
in the building.
Griffins!
What's up? What's up? What's going on? Family in the building. We got your favorite couple in the building.
Okay, is that your favorite couple?
or not?
All right now.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got See the World in the building.
I know that's right. It's we see in the world.
Or not? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm coming down. I'm coming down. Sea Leg Travel.
Hey!
Sea Leg Journey.
See leg journey. Yeah. Okay, now we seeing legs. All right,
How you doing? Welcome
you know what they say about a
in.
good leg.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome
You
in.
eat legs?
Yes.
I like legs. Okay.
Welcome in. We got Lady D in the building.
Hey, Lady D.
How you doing? Welcome in. Not been with the key, child.
Mhm.
Yes, welcome in, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you share out, and to all the mods that are in the building. Thank
Did
you.
we get everybody?
Yes,
I
we
hope we
did.
got everybody.
Yes, you
If
did.
we did not get you, please raise your hand or say something or make a little noise, honey.
Yes, you did. And shout out to all of those that are coming in on Instagram.
Hey, Instagram. Now we got to look at two different screens.
Shout out to all of those that are coming in on Instagram.
Okay, you are confusing me. If you are on Instagram and you want to come to YouTube, you just come on over.
Come on over to
honey.
YouTube.
Because I ain't gonna be up here looking at two
Yes,
screens. That's
welcome
confusing.
in, welcome in, welcome in to those that are coming in on Instagram. All right, welcome in, everybody.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you
Yeah.
guys. To those that are coming in on Instagram, we got Internet at Fun.
Okay, we are here for the fun, honey.
How you doing? Welcome
All about
in.
the fun.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey.
Shout out to you guys and to all the moms that's in the building. Make sure you guys drop our guests' link, guys. They are new to the X family, and just so you know, this is their first time live, guys.
First time.
So we need to give them a big X family welcome, y'all.
Okay, it's the welcome for me.
For us, okay? So this is their first time ever being live, and they said, hey, why not go out with a bang? Why not do it with House of X Entertainment? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, guys. So, all right. So thank all of you guys so much for showing up tonight.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, and we got the G family in the building, guys. That is one of our lovely, amazing creator and great supporter, the G family, guys. Make sure you
Thank you for everybody being here. We
out.
appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes. All right. Let's go, fam. Yes, guys. We got 2 more minutes before we bring up our guests, guys. They're backstage.
Right. 2 more minutes.
Getting themselves together. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So how was your day?
My day was fabulous.
That's good. Did you eat today?
Yeah.
What did you have?
Chicken and rice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I had chicken and rice too.
Yes.
I had me a lovely muffin, honey. I think it was pumpkin spice.
Yes.
Ooh, honey, pumpkin
Internet
spice,
at Fun
honey.
says looking good.
Oh,
Thank you, Anthony.
You know, we tried. We just went to the back of the closet and grabbed whatever,
Yes,
honey.
we
Okay?
tried.
We tried. We tried to look good
We
for the
tried our
camera
best to
and
look.
for the audience and for the people watching
Yes.
all around the world. You
Yes,
know?
we try our best. We
We
try our best.
our best.
All right. We got the Moonlight Adventure.
Hey!
Welcome in, family. How
Okay,
you doing?
it's you about your adventures.
Oh, no.
All right now.
And we got Fearless. That's Rumble, right?
Yes.
Fearless Ramble.
Rumble.
Rumble. How
Yes,
you
like
doing?
Royal Rumble. There you
Yeah,
go.
like Royal Rumble. All right,
Mhm.
now we gonna remember your name forever, honey, because we watched the Royal Rumble.
Okay,
around
it's my
here.
favorite pay-per-view.
Yes. Okay.
Personally, I like when Shawn Michaels won 1996. I know he won
Yes.
2 in a row, but I'm just saying I like the second one.
Yes.
I know
Okay.
a lot of we'll talk about wrestling
Yes,
later.
we'll
but
get
I'm
to
just
that.
saying.
Working and listening. Oh Lord.
Just for working and listening.
Listening.
Working
Yeah.
and listening. I said working and listening. I said working and listening. Working and listening. I said they're working and listening. Working and listening. It's your working and listening. Working and listening.
Okay, guys. So, are you guys ready for this lovely couple to bring them to the exclusive stage on tonight? If you are ready, put your X's in the chat. Put your ones.
Yes.
Come on. Let's bring up this lovely guest, this lovely couple to the stage on tonight. If you guys are ready. All right, come on, let's see. Come on. Hey, Monty, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Monty, I think I tried to call you a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna need you to return my phone calls, but I'm trying to call you. Okay,
Honey.
is you gonna return my phone calls or
Oh,
not?
nah,
Okay,
yes.
it's the return phone calls for me.
Okay.
All right now.
All right, guys. So, bring it to the stage. This is a lovely couple. We happen to come across their amazing content. They have some amazing travel and cruising content, guys, and even cruising advice and cruising news. Okay. And we happen to come across their video from seeing them on, the Sunrise. For those that don't know, we are going on the Sunrise. And so happened when they did embarkation, they turned that ship out.
Okay, it's all about the turning the ship out for me.
Yes. So, guys, we came across and, we built a connection and so forth. They said, hey,
you building connections, not you, bro.
Guys, bring it to the stage this amazing, loving couple. We present to you guys On the Deck with C and B.
Hey. Thank you. Hi, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
So how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Doing well. Happy to be on the show.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your first live stream.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys offering us the platform.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, I think I have the first question.
Well, you go right ahead with the first question, child.
So, first question of the evening is, how was your experience on the Carnival Sunrise? And what did you like about it?
My experience, I had a great time. Look, it's really hard for me not to have a good time on a ship. So as long as I'm on a ship, I'm having a good time. My favorite part of it, I'll be honest with you, were the lobby parties. The lobby parties, yes, the lobby parties were lit. I am talking about you had people standing on the staircase and the bottom, the next two decks that were standing. Everybody was singing, everybody was having a good time. Now remember, when we went on the Sunrise, we had Hurricane, which one? Ian. So it was, the last couple of days were kind of nerve-wracking because we didn't know, but the lobby parties kept us going. They really did. That was my favorite.
Wow.
I'm here for the party, child.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing. And the Sunrise is recently renovated as well.
Yes, it was refurbished.
Correct. Yes, it used to be the Carnival Triumph at one point, but it got it went to a dry dock, and now it's a completely new ship, completely new experience, and I can't wait to experience that with you gentlemen in March. Should be fun.
Thank you.
Yes, most definitely. March will be a whole turn up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You already know.
Thank you. I think you got the next one, Mary.
Oh, you tried to chill her. you tried to chill her. My question is, what's your favorite place to travel to?
For me personally, it would probably be Grand Turk.
Really?
Yeah, Grand Turk has some really nice beaches. If you decide not to do a shore excursion, you want to save some money, they have great beaches that are right there off the ship, walking distance. It's a beautiful location. I have a whole bunch of favorite locations, but Grand Turk is definitely up there when it comes to first thing that pops into my mind.
And you have Margaritaville right there. So either you
can
Margaritaville is
We're
right
here
there.
for the margaritas.
Yeah, I want to go to Margaritaville so bad. Margaritaville.
Oh.
I want to go there so bad.
Once Leo said, "Did you say margarita?"
No, and it's cool because the water is so clear that you can actually see the fishes, which Adam was not too fond of.
Yeah,
He doesn't like
near my
fishing.
feet.
Yeah, near his feet. But the waters are so clear that you can see, like, oh my God, it's beautiful. The beach in Grand Turk is amazing.
I guess
It's
second
not
would be
rocky,
Beverly,
right?
Yes.
right? I'm sorry.
It's not rocky, is it?
No, that you mean like the sand, like the beach area?
No, inside like the water.
I think when you first walk
Oh
in,
no, it's not too bad.
not too bad, but when you first walk in, you do have a little bit of
Yeah, like
the little coral things, but
Yeah.
not so bad. Once you go past that, then everything.
if you're asking, do you need like
Water
swim
shoes?
shoes or water shoes? Not necessarily. I don't think we
It's
will
not
win.
by me. I come from an island, so I'm used to it. Yes. Okay. So, all right. Now, this can be for either cruises or regular land traveling. Who overpacks the most?
I'm guilty. That's me. That's me. I keep throwing. Listen, I start with the best intentions.
She
Like I'll
does.
put, I'll roll up, the shirts with the pants, roll them up real nice and neat, and I'll have my outfits for every day. And then I go back into the closet and I'm like, maybe I can use this. I overpack. Like the last time we went on a cruise, it was it a 4-day cruise, and we ended up taking like 3 luggage. Yeah.
She packs like she's hoping that they let her stay on board. She packs like she packs like she hopes she wins a free cruise on the cruise that she's going on.
Yes.
So yeah, even if we did do like a back-to-back, which would be unplanned, she would be ready for it. She'd be completely ready for it. I have to go and do laundry, but she wouldn't. She'd be good.
I definitely overpack.
Well, if it helps, I overpack and Leo curses me out all the time.
I curse you out all the time.
Adam
We
will
only go
just-
on one cruise.
Yeah.
No, Adam just keeps asking me, "Are you sure we need all that? Are you sure you need all that?"
Not to
Yeah,
mention
that's
we
what
have
I said to Monster when he was packing out. So I was like, "Are you sure we need all these clothes?"
No,
Yeah.
And then you get on the
plus-
ship and you actually see. I was like, "Okay, we did pack enough."
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus we have the camera equipment and everything. So we have a suitcase that's dedicated to just all of our equipment, the drones, the vlogging cameras, the action cameras. So
Yeah, I did see that in one of you guys' videos. You have a camera for every thing. So is it hard to edit with all those different cameras?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. It definitely is a challenge that we're kind of steering away from it. We're kind of backing off and pressing the brakes on using as many devices, because once we start putting things into hard drives, it's like, okay, what do we record this with? And what do we record that with? So that can become challenging, and it's kind of us, making life tough on ourselves. So we're kind of scaling back a bit.
Yeah, because see, we started with the whole premise of, okay, the more footage we get, the better it's going to be. And now we realize that the more we get, the more challenging it is. We either have to stay up late in the cabin. Adam, I'm not a late sleeper. I go to bed early. Well, not early, but earlier. So, either he stays up all night long putting things together, into the hard drive. So no, we're learning. It's a learning process. We've been doing this since July, really actively. So, we're learning.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a journey.
Wow. So out of all the cameras you have, which one is your main vlogging camera?
The action.
There you go.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The action. Action 3 is the best one. Why? Because it has a big a wide field of view, and it has the horizontal calibration, so you can move it up to I believe it's like 45 degrees angle, and you can't see the movement in the actual camera. And it's lightweight. It's not heavy like the vlogging camera that we have, the Sony. It's like it's heavy. And if we're using the gimbal, then you have something else that you have to carry, and you have to put your phone in there. So yeah, the definitely the action is the best one.
So the action is actually a camera?
Yeah.
It's a DJI action made by, you may have heard of like the drones that they sell. But yes, the DJI action, it's our favorite piece of equipment. Mine personally, because what we do, or the one of the emphasis of our channel is to capture as many people in their fun element. Just kind of throwing work and throwing bills and all of those things to the side, and just really being out there and having a good time and enjoying that 3-day cruise, that 4-day cruise, that 5-day cruise, and putting all worries to the wayside until you get off the ship. So I love being able to capture as many people in the frame as I possibly can, electric sliding and wobbling. So yeah, by far our best piece of equipment, the DJI action.
And he'll get in there and start dancing with
you
everyone.
already know.
And if you see me, like when I have the gimbal, I'm dancing and my camera is shaking. He'll have the action, and he has every move down pack, and you really can't see a movement unless he actually, turns around or pans the camera. So yeah.
So how much equipment do y'all have?
Oh, they have a lot.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
here.
we have a lot.
Well, basically, it's just the 2 iPhones that we carry: the DJI Action, the Sony EV10, and the drone. The drone is more for like aerial views once we're on islands or in any destination.
And then we have the Joby, which is what we wrap around the veranda. For sail away, and when we're pulling into port. And that way it won't be shaking, as we're pulling in.
We get good time lapses.
Yeah, we get good time lapse and hyperlapses. So yeah, we do have, in a nutshell, we do have a lot of equipment.
That's about like 6 equipment. 6.
Yeah. We're trying to bring the best quality product that we can.
I know that's right.
Best content that we possibly can. And again, I love for people to be able to look back at these videos 3-4 years later and say, oh, look, there I was on the horizon. There I was on the sunrise. And maybe you were with grandma, or maybe you were with your uncle, or what have you. And it's just good times that people can tune back into and feel famous.
And also to Leo's comment, yeah, it does get expensive. But when Adam and I decided to commit to vlogging, we said we either go big or we go home.
Amen.
Thanks to you guys, we realized that we need new lighting.
Yeah, we're on Amazon right now.
Exactly, we're on Amazon trying to figure out, what to get. But when we decided that, we either go big or we go home. And if we're going to commit and we're actually going to put a lot of effort into this, we want the best, and I do know that a lot of content creators use their phones, but. And that's fine.
Their material looks good because we also use our phone with certain material. But we did want to just make sure that we had as many options as we possibly.
And I'm always on my phone.
That's true.
I'm always on my phone, so I don't want to use my phone to capture when I can be texting or doing something else.
Okay. I think you got the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip around.
That was great information.
What's better for you, a long cruise or a short cruise?
Go ahead, take it.
Okay, for me, the longer the better. I don't like 3-day cruises because I feel like I get on the ship and I turn around and I'm getting right back off.
No point of unpacking.
Exactly. On a 3-day cruise. Not even unpack. You literally go on there with a duffel bag and probably 2 changes of clothes. The 4-day cruise, I take it because it's a little bit longer. I feel like, I have time to settle down. But honestly, the best cruise that we've had was the 8-day cruise.
Yeah, on the Carnival Sunrise, and that was pre-pandemic. That was like 2018.
Yeah.
That was back to back, or that's just one full cruise?
I think that was
one full cruise. Yeah.
Wow.
Cruise.
Yeah, that was one full cruise, and I think that I completely agree with Debbie with regards to the 3. And it's not just the fact that you really there's no point in unpacking if you're on a 3-day cruise, but I think you're also able to build better connections when you're on the cruise longer with people. And again, that's kind of the focal point of everything we do and everything that I want to do. That human connection piece is big. So if you just get on that first day, everybody's just kind of trying to get settled in. And then the second and third day, you might have people out in port. So you really don't get that time to really connect throughout the decks and during karaoke and et cetera with everyone. So that's a bit, I prefer the longer cruises, not just because they're a lot more fun, but just because that human connection is a bit more present.
How many connections or folks you guys have met on a cruise since you guys have been vlogging?
Vlogging? Countless. Plenty of people that we still keep in contact with via Facebook or through social media outlets. People who are now our subscribers who may be watching us at some point doing this interview with you. So a lot of our cruises are just built around, trying to find out where people are from. Everybody has a journey. So even something as simple as how did you get to Miami to go on this cruise? is a conversation in itself, because we have a 30-minute drive and some people have, you know, a day worth of flights.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, Fearless, for joining. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
No,
Thank you.
And we definitely, I think that, you know what, we're talkers. So if you listen, we'll talk. You know, I can spark up a conversation out of anything. You know, hiding ducks. I can spark up a conversation about a drink that I'm having at the Alchemy bar. Like, I literally will sit there and talk to people. That's just what we do.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
that's what it's about. For us, anyways. Yeah, you see me at the bar, come sit down next to me. We'll have a chat.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Would you recommend the ADA accessible cabin? If so, why?
You want to answer that? Or you want me to answer?
I'll say yes, because you have a lot more space in it. But just like with everything, it does have its pros and cons. With the, yeah. I'll let you take that.
The one that we were on just this past in the Sunrise, the one thing that I did not like is that the door is automatic and you couldn't take it off. You know, and sometimes I like to take showers with the door open. I'm kind of claustrophobic when it comes to that. And we literally had to put like the stool and wedge the door in the frame so the door would stay open because it wouldn't stay open. Other than that, I think that it's I would.
Yeah, this particular cabin as well, it had like a odor in the bathroom. I believe that we eventually got that.
Yes, our room steward got it resolved, but it was coming from the drain. It wasn't really the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it was coming from the drain. But other than that, I loved our cabin, and especially when we had to you know, go back at that last day, that very last day that they sent us back to the cabins because it took us forever to disembark. We just, you know, we could see outside, you know, we could, it was leveled. We could walk around. We actually sat in the cabin and we vlogged for a little bit. So do I recommend it? Yes, definitely. If you can get your hands on that cabin, by all means do so.
Again, if they need to move you, they will move you if you don't need it. But it was very spacious. It was cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we have a question from Kyle. He said, dream destination, land or sea?
I'll let you take that one.
My dream cruise is the one that goes around the world for 180 days. And it visits
180 days.
And I think that it visits more than, and of course we can't afford it right now. Maybe one day we will.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. But that's my dream vacation. On sea. Land, I definitely would like to go to Bali. Bali? Yeah, Bali. I would like to go to Bali.
That's something I learned. You want to go to Bali? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't put it out there because, you know, it's kind of like
it's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's truly a dream for her.
No, yeah.
That is so much of a dream. She doesn't even share it with her husband. She's like, keep it to myself.
No, but I don't share it with him because you know what? When I share stuff with Adam, he really tries his best to make it happen. And I don't want to frustrate him because I know that that's kind of like really hard to make it happen.
Oh, my.
I didn't know there was a cruise that went around the world.
Neither did I.
Oh, wow.
Neither did I. We have.
Hold on. Did everybody know that goes on cruises? There's a cruise that takes you all around the world in 180 days.
I think it's not 180 days. It's 4. I think it's 4 months, 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, it's a lot of days.
It's a lot of days.
It's a lot of days. It's a
I think that it's on I forgot what cruise line it is. I don't want to say that it's on MSC and not be sure, but that's the one that Bianca went on. We have a friend that went on it, and she had a blast. She had a blast.
We got to live vicariously through her on Facebook. You know, the places that she visited. So
wow.
What about yours?
We have Louise. We have Louise coming in. She says we had a pleasure of cruising with On the Deck with CMB. They are a blast.
Oh, that's my brother. Hey, JT. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. So who started cruising first out of you guys?
I did.
Yes.
I started cruising My first cruise was in 2000, April, with my parents.
Wow.
I was 17, about to turn 18. Worst cruising experience of my life. Never wanted to go on another cruise again.
Wait, why? What happened?
I guess me just being an adolescent, like you don't want to go on vacation with your parents at that age anymore. It's like 17, 18 years old. Not to mention, we were also in a interior cabin. Well, you know what? Maybe it was an ocean view, but it didn't matter. Not to me. I had my mom, I had my dad, I had my sister, and I had my nephew. And that was just far too many people in the cabin for me. I remember just walking around the ship late at night with my Walkman disc, with my, I think it was my Ludacris CD. And I would just sit out there just because I didn't want to have to go back to the cabin with all those people. I love my family. Let me put that out there. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, you know I love you. But yeah, it was tight quarters. So I never wanted to go on a cruise again. I was like, this is not for me. And then I went onto a bachelor cruise with some of my buddies because one of my friends was getting married. And the whole time I was looking out there, I was looking at the beautiful blue waters, the island of Nassau, Bahamas. And all I could think was Debbie would love this. Debbie would love this. So it kind of brought back that energy for cruising that I honestly never thought I had, I guess, being so young. But when I was out there with the guys, I was like, you know what? Debbie would absolutely love this experience. So when I got back, we booked the cruise. And
he created a monster.
I surely did.
Not created a monster.
Now he created a monster.
Yes, I will be booking my cruise, like getting off the ship. I'm over here. Before I get off the ship, I'm looking for another cruise to book. No, definitely. You know what?
She books cruises before she even gets onto the ship, as you gentlemen can see.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten on the cruise yet, and she's talking about doing a back-to-back. She books cruises before she even gets on them. It's insane, but
that's the beauty about cruising. You don't have to pay for it like right there. You know, you can pay for it as you go. You know, obviously you're always going to have final payment dates, but the further out that you book it, the more chances you have to actually, you know, making payments.
Yeah, the more flexibility you have, you can kind of make your own payment plans and do what you can every week, every 2 weeks, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have a question from Nadia. She said, how many cruises have you been on?
Okay. Sunshine, Glory. No, Glory.
We should have had an answer to this question.
Yeah, we should have. I think it's probably 11.
I think I've been on 13. Debbie's been on 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've been on 11.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
He's been on 13.
She's been on 11. I thought that's what he said. Okay.
Wow.
So this has been within a 5-year period, with basically 2 of those years coming off due to a pandemic that we all, I'm sure we all remember. So basically in about 3 years, we've gone on about 11 cruises together.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's amazing. Wow.
That's definitely.
I think you got this one.
I just took the last one, didn't I?
Okay, I got it.
I can ask it if you want.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought I had that. What's your favorite thing to do on a cruise ship?
That's hard to tell. It's hard to say. I
Eat?
love doing everything. I definitely love eating. But I have so many things that I like to. I don't do bingo. Number one, I don't have luck, and number two, I end up spending a lot of money and still don't have any luck.
Yeah, we don't gamble.
Yeah, so we don't gamble.
Yeah, we're not gamblers.
That's the only thing that we don't do. And if I do go to the slot machine that you pull down, it's a penny one. So I get $20 and I pull, penny ones or press or whatever, and that's it. But everything else, hey, oh my God, what's there not to do on a cruise that's not fun?
Yeah, I think that just interacting with people is probably one of the biggest things. Dancing, we'll go to the Latin club, like the Latin lobby party that we had this past cruise was completely there was so much participation, and that's probably my favorite thing about the cruise, or about cruising. I think Debbie shares this sentiment, just seeing everybody just having a good time. That's what we're about. Life is short.
Yeah,
most definitely.
It is. We have Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because my question goes into the question that you
Okay.
asked. Before you read that question,
All right.
what's your go-to meal on the ship?
Go-to meal?
Yeah.
Guys Burgers for
Guys
me.
Burgers. When we first get on the ship, regardless of what's on the ship, Guys Burgers is the to go.
Okay. So, Guys Burgers, which burger do you normally get on Guys Burger? Because I know the one that we had for like 2 days, or each time that we were there, it was, hey Miss Lisa, it was the plain Jane. I think we just got the plain Jane that we added.
You can add.
We added our stuff on there. So, which one that you have to get?
I basically get the same thing, a cheeseburger, just plain, and I add all the toppings to it. I'm not big on the bun, so I get it bunless. That and just fries. Yeah.
I do the same thing, except I make mine a double.
No,
so
yeah.
mine is a double patty, and then if you ever scroll through some of our videos, you might catch a picture of the monstrosity that happens on my plate. It's a mess, but it's a beautiful mess.
And then he'll have one bite left and say, "I shouldn't have eaten this."
Hey, listen, you gotta stay humble. You know what I mean? You gotta stay humble. So
Yes.
Not you shouldn't have ate this.
Okay, we got a question from Nadea. She said, "What's your favorite cruise line?"
We are biased. We are biased because the only cruise line that we've ever sailed on is Carnival. Though we have intentions of venturing out, it never happens. It's like we're rebooking and we're rebooking and we're rebooking on Carnival. But hopefully in the near future, we will be looking into a Royal Caribbean and we'll have a better answer to that question. But Carnival by default, I guess.
Yeah, and the reason why, because before when we first started cruising, I used to be big on YouTube videos just to see the energy of the different cruise lines. Mm-hmm. And sail away parties, to me, a sail away party is going to set the tone for the entire rest of the cruise. And I would YouTube Carnival sail away parties. A bunch of videos would pull up. You know what I mean? So I could see sail away parties.
Looks like our kind of crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Royal Caribbean. I could probably count them with one hand. The sail away parties that I saw. And Norwegian, I never found any. Now I'm not knocking Royal. Absolutely. And I'm not knocking Norwegian, but our energy and what we're about. Mm-hmm. Carnival provides just that. We're about fun. We're about dancing. We're about partying. We're about it's just not staying to ourselves. You know what I mean? We don't go on a cruise to stay on to ourselves. We go to a cruise on a cruise in order to meet people and
engage, create community.
Yeah. So that's why we just prefer Carnival.
Yeah. Okay. But we still have plans
to. We still have to go and venture out to other cruise lines just to say that we've been there. Yeah, but I just didn't want to do it until he reached platinum. Once he reached it,
I'm platinum.
Yeah, so he's platinum. So now we can venture out.
Okay. So are you platinum as well?
I will be in the celebration in January.
Okay. So we've got one cruise coming up December 5th now on the Carnival Conquest, and then we'll be on the celebration, the new ship that just
came out.
Well, it's actually about to arrive in Miami in about 2 days. It should be here on November 20th.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be on the Carnival celebration in January, and on that cruise, my darling will be bestowed the lovely.
Yay! Then we can venture
out. So Adam is platinum in your goal right now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next question. What are 7 things a first-time cruiser should know when booking?
I'll let you answer that question. I'll let him answer that.
Okay. First thing that they should know is to get a good travel agent. We book cruises. Please hit us up. That's number one. The reason why I say that is because you would want to know about fare codes. You would want to know what fare code offers what. Certain fare codes would come with a higher price because they offer you certain amenities. And you will want to know what those fare codes and what the terms and conditions of those fare codes are to make sure that you're doing what works best for you. I'm going to take that as 1 and 2. Book a travel agent and know your rate codes. Also, know where you're headed. Know your destinations. make sure that you select shore excursions or something that you want to do once you get into those ports of call. Make sure that you book with the cruise line. Again, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with booking privately, besides the fact that it does offer you a little bit less security when it comes to making it back to the ship. If you book through the cruise line, they'll make sure that they wait for you. If you don't book with the cruise line, you might come back to an empty port. So, number 4, anything you thought of?
No, keep going. You're doing great.
Oh, I appreciate it. Number 4, I would say, don't overpack. I think we already, you really don't need a lot on board the cruise ship. You need some swimming trunks. You need some things to wear to elegant dining, and maybe a lobby party here or there. But don't carry on too much, because it's all fun and dandy, or it's all fun and games when you're going on board the ship because everybody's happy. But when you got to lug all that stuff off and your cruise is over and you're realizing that you got to go back to reality, it's not any fun.
Yeah.
Another suggestion that you'll probably hear from a lot of cruisers: prepay your gratuities. It'll save you the hassle of having to worry about that once you get on board the cruise.
Make sure that if you decide to book on your own, make sure that you know the location of your cabin. Don't pick a cabin that's right underneath the Lido deck. Don't pick a cabin that's right underneath the galley or the dining room or the club, because you will hear some noise.
Unless you're going to be at the club.
Exactly.
If you're going to be at the club, then you're good. Yeah. But if you're not going to be at the club, if you're trying to go back to the cabin and sleep, then you want to definitely know where your location is. And last but not least, I'm going to keep it simple. Go out there, have fun, throw all your inhibitions to the wind. Majority of those people you may never see again. And if you do build great connections and you do continue to connect, it's because they like what they saw. So, you know what I mean? You just being you in your own element, and you just being your genuine and authentic self, it'll work for some people.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
All right.
Okay, is y'all having fun or no?
All right.
We are.
What made you become a travel agent?
I'm gonna answer that.
Yeah.
You know what? Because we have so much fun doing what we do as cruisers that we wanted to extend that service to other people. A lot of people don't know that, if you don't have to pay for a travel agent, we come for free. You don't pay us. And we decided that also a lot of people do not know what paperwork they need, if they can get on the ship, when they can get, they didn't know like all of that information. And I felt like, you know what, this is something that I love doing, and I really want to get other people into doing it as well. So yeah, that was basically my reason why becoming a travel agent.
And also I think that if I'm going to make you transparent, she also wants to freelance.
I want to freelance.
Yeah, the ability to kind of make her own schedule. It definitely is a passion of ours, as everyone I hope can see. But yes, being able to have your own business and do your own thing, set your own schedule, was also a big player.
Because my goal is to actually be able to do this full time.
Amen.
I know that's
absolutely.
So yeah, definitely, that is one of the end goals, but the beginning was mainly that. Yeah.
And yes, Lewis, that is a great piece of information right there.
Yes.
Another piece of advice: do you really need the drink package or not?
That's what I brought that up for, because I really think about spending the money for the drink package. Can you drink that many drinks in one day? Not meant for light drinkers. So do you recommend the drink package?
It depends on what type of cruise you want to have. I recommend it because, again, throughout the day, if you feel like you're gonna have 5 drinks a day, then it's worth it. But if you're the type of person who might have a drink, might have 2 drinks, then don't get it. Just kind of pay as you go. because you're not really going to maximize that money. But if you are going to have, 5 mojitos, or you're going to have a few margaritas and a couple pina coladas, then it does make sense. Also, because the Cheers package also offers bottles of water that are included in it, sodas that are included, milkshakes, espresso. So if you're a coffee drinker, all of those things, energy drinks,
The little bit coffee to me tastes fine.
But yeah, if you want to go to, what is it called, the Java Blue Cafe and all of those things, you want to get yourself a latte or something like that, that will be included in the Cheers drink package. So if you are going to have 5 drinks, and then you get all of those things as well, where you can get a soda when you're having lunch or a soda while you're at dinner, then yeah, it makes sense. But if you get 1 or 2 a day, yeah, you might just want to pay as you go.
And something I didn't know as a new cruiser, I think it took me like 3 cruises to figure out that I could actually go to the Alchemy bar, which is amazing, and get drinks and use my drink package. I thought that it was an upscale bar, so I couldn't use it. So yes, definitely.
Go to the Alchemy bar.
Go to the Alchemy bar.
Delicious.
Okay. Totally understand. I think I got the next one. All right. So
another
go ahead.
traveling.
Yeah, go ahead with that one.
Okay. And then I have that one.
All right.
When booking with the travel agent, what are the perks?
One of the major perks is having a person who knows what they're doing, having a person who has the ability to reprice your rate code in the event that the price has gone down. Because if the price has gone down, then they can either, if it's before final payment, they can get you that back, or just lower the amount that you owe for the final payment. Or if it's after final payment, typically that goes on as an onboard credit, but it's still good just because you have some money to spend on board. So if it goes down by $100, $150, at least you have something to kind of start your cruise off with and really enjoy yourself. Having a cruise or a travel agent also offers you the ability where you don't have to stay on phone calls with Carnival for hours on the day. We have portals that we can just go in through our iPad or through our laptop or our MacBooks or our phones. I can do it from my job, from my phone. So it just offers you that accessibility to quickly be able to get what you need done. If you need a cabin change or if you need a rate code fare change, then we can do that quickly for you.
And at least you deal with one person, as opposed to when you call Carnival because you booked it yourself, the same person is not going to answer the phone every time. So you build a rapport with that client, and it gets to the point where it just becomes a lot easier just to use the travel advisor
for both parties.
Okay. All right.
Well, now you guys know the perks of being an agent. Or travel agent.
Okay.
Hit us up.
For those that don't know, you guys' channel name are On the Deck with CMB. Can you tell us how did you come up with your channel name?
The truth is, we were trying to find something that was not going to lead us to, or lead our subscribers or lead anybody who was looking for our channel someplace weird where they wouldn't find us. So we kept on typing in things, and this kind of stuck where it was one of one if you typed in On Deck with CB, and it would take you right to us. Our company is Cruise Button, and that's our On Deck with CB is the YouTube channel that is under the umbrella of Cruise Button, which is our company name.
Because when we first chose Cruise Button and you typed it into YouTube, you literally got a bunch of cars. Because that's the only thing, and I think that we would probably appear like on the 2nd or 3rd page.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of YouTube videos about the cruise control on your car. So we had to figure out another way. Plus, we're always on deck. Like I always tell people when we're on board the cruise, If you see me, then fun is probably happening there because I'm chasing the fun throughout the entire cruise. We're trying to capture as many people as we possibly can, once again, in that element. So if there's fun, if there's a lobby party, if there's a deck party, if there's trivias and games or line dancing classes, then that's where we're gonna be.
Okay. So you mentioned Cruise Button is the name of your company. So that's
Shout out to company.
That's you guys travel agent name.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
How long have you had your company?
We just recently started. Yeah, all of this basically stemmed from June on to now.
Okay.
Yeah, we just decided to go in June. We decided to go
July,
was it? Well, we started with the company and the website. We have a website that is still under construction. It's cruisebutton.com. So yeah, but basically that's when we really started.
Yeah, it's still a baby. It's still in its infancy, and we're baby tubers.
Exactly.
Baby tubers.
Okay.
That's cute.
All right. I think you're gonna, or do I?
No, I can ask.
Go ahead.
One of the questions we have is, what made you decide to do a traveling channel?
We love it.
Correct.
No, for real, we love it. You know what? We love it, and it's a shame because ever since we started cruising back in 2015, like we have tons of footage, and it's like we just love it, and it's like we wanted to show everybody how much fun we were having, because it's like, how can you not love to cruise? That was our question all the time. It's like, how can you not love this? So we just wanted to show people what we did.
Yeah, so from the beginning, we would always make like these videos. Even when we would leave the house, we'd be like, "Hey guys," and we would never put it up anywhere. Yeah. Like it never made it to YouTube. But we and I guess the inspiration also came from the amount of YouTube videos we were watching before we went on the cruises, because we were always just so excited about going on the cruises. So we wanted to see what the ship looked like. We wanted to see the public areas. We wanted to see the deck parties. And then when we started cruising, it was just like, yeah, let's do what we saw. Even though there may not have been a real intent to upload it anywhere. But yeah, this past year, we just decided that why not? Let's go ahead and do it, and let's bring everybody along for each and every one of our voyages, our journeys, and see how people take to it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. What do you enjoy more doing on your channel? Cruise news, cruise vlogs, or what should you bring when preparing for a cruise?
I enjoy all of them. I really do, because I just feel like, it's when we're doing vlogs, we're sharing with people what we do. When we're doing cruise news, it's kind of like, we're just telling people from our perspective, what's going on. And perhaps, we talk about it all the time. Hey, this has already been said, but it doesn't matter, because when we're saying cruise news, we're telling you the news, but we're also giving you our opinion on what we think about it, and our opinion might be different than someone else. And what's cruise smarter, not harder. I love that, because you know what? The truth of the matter is that when you haven't been on a cruise, when you don't know how a cabin looks, when you don't know the accommodations that it has, what to expect, like I said, my favorite is the toiletry bag, because our bathroom literally looked a mess because I take so much. Obviously, I overpack, so it was all over the place. So I like that, because I can offer people solutions to some problems. So I love all three of them. I really do.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Cruise Smarter, Not Harder is more of her baby. She's been kind of spearheading that. I need to jump on to those segments a little bit more often. But yeah, I agree that when it comes to like the cruise news and everything, I think that regardless of how many channels do it, everybody's going to have a small or a slight change of what they think compared to the next person. Vlogging, I'm not big on vlogging, in all honesty. This is something that we've had discussions about, because my thought was always, nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear me. They just want to see things. But what we've realized is, strangely enough,
what he realized, because I kept on him. I was like, we need to vlog. Nobody wants to hear us. I'm like, we need to vlog. Nobody wants to hear us.
Nobody wants to see us or what have
And the
you.
minute we actually started vlogging, our videos started doing better. And I'm like, see, babe, people wanted to see us and hear us.
I and I had to give in to that, because when I hear my voice, I'm like, I hate it. I can't stand to hear it. So I guess that was kind of like the hurdle or the obstacle that I had to get over. But true, once we did start vlogging, I guess people want that human connection, just as we do when we're on board the cruise. They want to see you, they want to hear you, they want to know what you think. So our videos started doing better once we did those things. So kudos to her. She was
I totally can identify.
I said it. She was right. I said it.
I can totally identify with that, because we started doing vlogging on this channel, and it was more of Wanston's idea, because I didn't want to vlog at all. I didn't want people in our business like that. I was like, you want to show them us going to the store? Like, who wants to see me? And then I also felt like I had to watch what I say, because the camera's on now, like a majority of the day. I'm like, what in the world? But we put up, I think it was us moving here first.
Yeah, us moving.
And it did
well,
good.
literally, I was just give y'all a little snippet of how everyone was asking, are you guys going to blog the new apartment? Are you going to give us a tour? So we so happen we have recently just got monetized. We had no content whatsoever.
Now we have no content.
You know, moving was stressful.
Well, the interviews are the content,
And
but we didn't have any video content.
so I said, I vlog us moving. Do you want to put it up? He said, well, just go ahead, girl.
Yeah, and the response was like so well received. So we did another vlog, and it was well received. I'm like, I'm looking at the intellects going, people like this stuff. Like,
they must be crazy, right?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I was like, you want to see all of this? So I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So then after that, it was like, okay, well, vlogs can become like the third or second thing on the channel. I was just like, oh, here we go.
Yes.
Because he had vlogged us moving, and it was like really, really early in the morning. I was like, I don't even want the camera in my face. We're outside, we're sweating, we have all these heavy bags, and he's like, Leo, say hi to the people. And I'm like, really? Like, really? Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
but I guess people like that. They want your real reaction at that moment.
Yeah. You both have hectic jobs.
Not hectic jobs.
How do you balance work and doing being a travel agent and as well YouTube? How do you balance all of that?
They want to know.
Okay, I guess I can take that.
Yes, please.
It's funny because when we first started this, and went all into it, I had just started vacation. I'm a high school teacher, so I had just started vacation, and I had basically 24 hours a day to do this. And I remember that I used to always, it's like, Adam, how can you not have energy to do anything? Because he would get home from work and he was beat. And I was like, all I need you to do is just sit here and listen to my idea. And he was like, I don't want to listen to anybody's idea. I just want to watch football or whatever it is, or whatever sport was on TV. And when I went back, it is a struggle. I kid you not, it's a struggle. It is a struggle to edit videos, and put videos on YouTube. It's a struggle. I'm over here like literally while I'm on lunch at work, I'm booking a cruise, or while, my kids are probably, I don't know, whatever, either because I teach juniors and seniors, so they have a lot of meetings for them. When they're at meetings, I'm on the iPad doing things. So you have to juggle. I mean, it's stressful.
What she's saying is we have no idea how we manage. Correct.
Wow.
Not to mention also having a family and a granddaughter in the house as well. It's a lot, but again, since it is a passion of ours, since it is something that we really want to do, this part doesn't feel like work so much. It's just really kind of trying to find that energy to do it, because the body is kind of telling you at the same time, like, hey, listen, you need to clear your mind, you need to decompress, you need to relax. While at the same time you have that drive to continue following your passion and following your dreams and the goals that we set. So it's a challenge how we do it.
Yeah, it's still in the works. It's still on the way. It gets better. We can only get better at this point.
Yeah.
Who does the
Greeting everyone. I hate editing also. And then we have another comment that says, when my job gets in the way of editing.
we got Kay coming in saying best teacher.
Oh.
All right.
That's probably Katiana.
Yeah, that's probably my daughter.
Hey, make sure all you lovely people subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Either Katiana or Kiana.
Yeah,
One of the two.
one of
Who
the
does
two.
the editing between you both?
We both do.
Yeah, both of
We
us.
both do. But he edits more and I do the music part. Like I handle more of the music and he does more of the editing, but we collaborate. So, you know, I'll ask him what type of vibe do you want for this video? And he'll let me know. So I'll just pick a few soundtracks and then we'll run it by each other. You know, in the same way he'll edit, but you know, nothing goes on YouTube unless it's been, you know, have the stamp of approval of both of us.
Yeah, and she handles most of like the thumbnails and like the descriptions and all those things. Like I'm not very good at that, so she's a lot more.
I'm still learning, but
yeah, she's still learning, but she's further along in that learning curve than I am. So far ahead of me that she probably can't see me in her rear view. So she handles all of those things, and yeah, but we both kind of collaborate with the editing and kind of making sure that each one of us feel comfortable with the product or with the quality of the videos that we're putting out there. Hopefully, if everyone has seen our channel, hopefully you've seen them progressively getting better. And and we're continuing to work to make sure that stays a objective for us.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, folks here at the show, Inquiring Minds, want to know, how long have you guys been together?
Go ahead. You always get this wrong.
I always get this wrong.
Go ahead.
14 going on 15 years.
Incorrect.
Oh, see, I'm really bad with dates. I'm really bad with dates. So.
Incorrect. 2007 June.
Okay.
So that's 15 years.
Okay.
And about 6 months almost.
But didn't I say 14, 15 years? So I does count, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me some credit.
Check. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we've
been together about. And how long you guys been married?
We've been married since 2016.
Yeah, so that's 6 years. We've been married for 6 years.
Okay.
All right, for 6 years. Y'all better come through with the 6 years.
All right.
Yay.
Yes.
We've lived together throughout this entire time.
Yeah,
so basically we've been married, you know, the whole 15 years.
Oh. It's the 15 years for me. Okay.
There you go.
For those that don't know, Debbie, you are a school teacher. And
she said that already.
I know.
Okay.
And how was it during the time of the pandemic? How was it? How was the experience? Did you like it? You did
Basically,
not like
what he's
it?
saying is walk us through how you.
I won't.
Yeah.
Okay. When it first started back in March of 2020, and they sent us home. I kid you not, I thought I was going home for about 1 or 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I can take the vacation. That's fine. No problem. No biggie. So 2 weeks turned into a month, which turned into more time and more time. It was good in a way, and it was bad. It had both, you know, because our meals were always done on time. My house was always clean. My laundry was always caught up. You know, my dishes were always done because I was home.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it worked out well because our granddaughter was home as well because her preschool closed. So it would, I would be able to attend her Zoom sessions while my kids were at lunch and vice versa. But then came August and we were asked to come back hybrid, which meant that some kids were staying home. Some kids were coming back to the classroom.
A nightmare.
I have never felt so ignored, disrespected, underappreciated. And you know what? We really couldn't do anything because the biggest thing was the mental health of the kids. You know, it wasn't our mental health. And, you know, we heard some things in the classroom. We saw some things. Oh, yeah, we you know, we heard some inappropriate noises, you know, of kids. Because instead of listening, watching porn, watching porn because
watching porn while you're
Yeah.
teaching.
I guess what I was saying definitely was not as important as what they were watching.
Oh,
You know, we had a lot of kids that, you know, had it rough because the parents were home, so you could hear all of the arguing and the bickering between the parents. You know, I would see dads walking behind the kids in, you know, underwear, moms, you know, the same way. So it was rather interesting. Let's just put it this way. I was happy when they brought everybody back to the classroom.
Yeah.
And have kind of like a normal thing, but it was not this experience. I feel bad for first year teachers if they walked into the pandemic and this was their first year. More than likely, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. You know. But yeah, that was my experience. That was my experience.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We got a question from Zarella. Are you washing clothes while teaching?
No. Because remember, in school we have the I do, we do, you do. So I explain to you what it is, the skill that we're working on that day. Then we practice the skill together. And then you release the students because it's a gradual release model. So you release the students to work on their own. So while they're working on their own, I'm working on my own too. Obviously, I have my AirPod in. So if they have a question, I can run to the computer and answer it because I was readily available. But I wasn't finna just sit there and just stare at the computer, you know. I'm sorry. I wasn't getting ready to stare at a computer for 15, 20 minutes while I could be doing something productive in my home and still be available to them.
Okay.
I know that's right.
All right.
Okay, teach and wash your clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get dinner started, take out the garbage, everything, child.
Everything.
So how was it for you, Adam, during the pandemic? Did you have to work during the pandemic as well?
We were sent home for quite some time, which we were happy about, me and all my coworkers. But what I realized was, and I think a lot of introverts realize that they're not as introverted as they think. After 3 weeks, I was ready to go back to work. I was ready to go back in. We were doing like training and things like that from home. Luckily, the company that I work for was paying us 100% throughout the pandemic. We were still getting all of our vacation time, all of our medical benefits. Everything was just as though we were at the location or in the building. So thankfully that was the case. But then I went back in during the pandemic, and we kind of worked in a different type of model during that time.
Wow.
But yeah, it was kind of a lesser, kind of like a storefront type of thing that we were managing there. But yeah, like I said, luckily we didn't take a financial hit.
No, we didn't.
What were you surprised about?
Oh no, I was surprised because Dorella said something about the Zoom that her son's teacher thought that her mic was on mute, and the whole entire classroom heard the conversation. If there's anything that I always made sure is that my mic was on mute at all times. Please do. At all times. That is something that I was like, oh my God, no, it was almost paranoid that my mic, religiously, I would put my mic on mute all the time because you never know. And you're at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the way things happen at home are not the same way that the things happen in the classroom. And like Adam was saying, at one point there were 4 people in the home at the same time. Working. So at one point, it's like we all wanted to pull our hairs out because it's like, oh my God. And then the internet would slow down because all four of us, including Callie, our granddaughter, would be on Zoom with her classes. And it's like everything would slow down. So you already know. But yeah, I heard horror stories about Zoom meetings.
Yeah. And that's kind of tough, just being home and still having to be a professional within your home. Like that was another challenge that the pandemic provided for all of us, because it's like, if I'm on a call or something like that, I'm telling Debbie and the rest of the house, hey, everybody needs to be quiet. And it was kind of an invasion of space, invasive kind of. But yeah, like I said, I think we all know that those 2 years were something that we won't soon forget, but definitely would love
Don't want to don't want to relive it again.
Wow,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Is y'all on mute
Or
or not?
Yes.
Not right now, we're not.
So, all right, this question is for both of you. You guys have to answer separately. All right,
Well, obviously, Mary, they wouldn't answer together.
in 5 words, how do you both define each other?
Loving human beings.
We need to plug in the mic. It's dying, baby.
All right, so you can go first.
Okay, go ahead. He has to go and get the charger.
How do you
for the mic.
describe me, darling?
How do I describe Adam? In what, 5 words or less?
5 words.
And,
You got
and,
to
you
name
can,
5 words.
and you can be honest. I'm stepping out the office.
You know what? The love of my life. Literally, we were meant to be with each other. It was, the circumstances in which we met one another. He has been my savior. He has been, he has held this family together. I've learned so much from him. Mm-hmm. I can literally say that, you know what, if I reincarnate, I've always told him I want to meet you again.
Oh.
So that's me. That's me. And don't get me wrong, it's not perfect in paradise, because we do have our disagreements like every other couple. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I know that if Adam had to give his life for me, if he had to die in order for me to live, I know that he would.
Oh, that is amazing.
So that's my description of him, and he is here.
I'm back. Here you go. Let's charge.
You came on cue.
Huh?
He came back on cue.
Right on cue.
He came back on cue.
Timing is everything. The way that let me get back over here and sit my behind down before I start describing my lovely wife. Okay, I'm back. And the question was, how would I describe her in 5 words?
Or less.
Yes.
Or less. A dedicated, loving. Can I just use the adjectives? And does that count?
Yeah,
you can.
Okay. I feel like you did a whole sentence. Can we rewind what you said?
No, I counted my words.
Okay.
Did you guys not see me counting my words? I counted my words.
Now he wants to piggyback on what you said.
Oh no, yeah, you see? Loving, hardworking, dedicated. If we're speaking physical, gorgeous, absolutely. and super driven. I can say that everything that you see here is not possible without her. And I know that I've already given my 5 words, but everything that you see is and the man who I've become is because of her, because of how much she pushes me. Sometimes, me giving her pushback all the time. But I definitely wouldn't be the man that I am today without her guidance and without her love and without her, just kind of pushing me. And she is that great woman behind every great man. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Yeah.
We're here for the love. Okay?
Yes, we are. Well, so guys, at this time, we're going to
have to be Kiana.
We're going to showcase
their lovely channel.
Okay,
it's a channel for us.
Yes.
Is they traveling
or no?
All right now.
All right. So we are going to share. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. This is their channel, guys. On the deck with C and B. Vlogs. CB. Sorry.
What is CNB?
I keep
I'm
saying
gonna need you to get it together, child.
Vlogs, travel, cruising. All right, guys.
That sounds like a song.
Yes.
Blogs,
Travel cruises.
Hey,
Blogs, travel cruises.
Hey. I'm about to work on that.
So, guys, let's get this number here up, guys. They are at 236. Come on, guys. We have about...
Yes, everybody grab everybody.
Yes. We have about 13 people in here. Go on over and subscribe, guys, and watch.
Tell a friend to grab them as well.
Yes.
If you got backup channels and other channels that you ain't using, grab them and subscribe as well.
Yes.
All that stuff.
All right, guys. So as we go down, as you can see, we have some cruise information here, guys. What you should know, what to bring on a cruise. We have a portable charger. Everyone needs that because, you know, we all are content creators. So you're going to need a portable charger, a nice fanny pack, guys. We have some information about priority boarding. Okay, and as we come down some more, we have the Carnival Sunrise Sail Away Party with a fierce dance. All right, and then we come down some more. We have,
and you guys won the competition, right?
Yeah, me and the captain. I forget what his name is now. I was trying to duck and dodge that dance contest. I can't tell you. I already know what's happening when they spread everybody out and they make the big circle. I've been on enough cruises to know what's about to happen. So I was trying to make my way over to the Red Frog Rum Bar, and for whatever reason, the young lady went all the way into the bar. I guess she saw me while I was dancing, like during the deck party, and she sought me out all the way in the Red Frog Rum Bar and brought me out.
And Leo worked on it.
Yeah, I got to run further next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, that happened to me. I went on a cruise for the first time, and I didn't know they pick you to dance. First of all, I didn't know people watch you. I don't like being watched and let somebody know. You know, tell me you watching me. Don't just be watching. I didn't even know people were watching me as I was just, you know, two-stepping. Well, what I call two-stepping. They might call dance. And then this lady grabs me and tells me she wants me to dance, and I'm such a nervous person. I'm like, oh my god, like mad people here. You want me to dance? I was like, okay. I'm just like, just go. And I'm like, what in the world?
Hey, just do it. Like I say, throw your inhibitions to the wind. You're on vacation.
It's funny because I didn't even feel like I had on the right of clothes to dance in. I'm like, I wish I had some jeans on, even if it was the wrong thing to wear. But I was like, oh, I felt comfortable better, you know, in jeans than having shorts on. I was like, oh my God.
All right. They're asking for a dance off between me and you, Leo. I guess in March it's on. You know what I mean? Get ready.
I told him he needs to bring home a trophy
of
the sunrise.
Absolutely.
Listen, this is exactly how I used to push Adam all the time when we first started cruising. We have a collection of ships on a stick from every cruise that we've been on. And I'm like, no, you have to go out there and dance. You got to go do something. And you have to win so we can get the ship on the stick. Yeah, so.
She even pushed me into this lip sync battle that they have on board the cruise, which was on our 8-day cruise, and it was like 4 days worth of work. And I'm not lying when I say it was 4 days worth of work. I had to do a morning show. I had a lobby dance off or sing off type of thing. I had a photo shoot that we had to go to. I was on vacation, and they had a schedule that I had to go by because I was the onboard celebrity. And I was just, Debbie was like, they're going to give us a free cruise.
No, that's what
Don't
I thought.
worry. They're going to give us a free cruise. They gave me a ship on a stick for all that work.
Oh, and a belt that he had to give back in like 45 seconds.
Yeah,
like they took a picture and they gave it back.
Correct. It was a belt for a photo op. And then I gave back the World Championship belt.
I was heartbroken, though. I really did think that.
Imagine me. Look at her. She's still thinking about herself. Imagine me. I spent half my vacation working. Oh, man.
That was another reason why I was worried, because they wanted us to dance. And I was like, didn't we just finish eating and drinking? Now you want me to dance? I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you was dancing before the sail away. I said, just go.
But we had about three drinks in.
No, I had more than that.
Before the sail away. I was like, we don't have about 3 drinks.
Hey, Leo, that means you knocked the edge off already. You ain't had no edge on you.
We had more than, we was drinking from the time we got in the bus to go to the port.
Yeah, we were. Wow. You're right. We did have shots on the bus.
Look at y'all. Now y'all know how to have a good time. Y'all my kind of people.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, honestly, we just went
Leo
with the
was
flow because
throwing down.
I didn't know what to expect because it was my first time being on a cruise. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go with whatever the energy is in there.
So
Because you don't want to go to a party and look like you don't want to
organic,
party.
love,
Then you
love,
look like, why did you come?
Yes, guys, make sure you follow On the Deck with CB on IG, on Facebook. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go ahead. Carnival
Leo
has
was
fast
so-
and fun again.
Yes, they
Leo was
do.
throwing
Yes,
down.
they do.
And then
Yeah.
it's crazy because you have your friends there that are watching you dance, and then everybody has a camera and they're streaming as you're dancing. So it's even more pressure. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Edna! Welcome.
going-
Listen, you also have to cruise with Edna. She's amazing to cruise with. This was our first time going with Edna. I mean, all props to Edna. Edna and everybody else that we went with in August. Oh, man. It was so amazing to cruise with her.
Happy that you guys had a good time. Hey, Edna. Welcome.
Yeah, Edna is amazing.
Yeah, we got like these free yellow shirts.
We paid for those, girl. Those
Well, they were free to me.
Yeah.
Wanston paid for it, is what he means. Okay.
Apparently, Wanston must have paid for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the yellow shirt. I was like, it looks so nice on my,
Yes.
and it like brings out my skin complexion.
Yes. Welcome in, everybody. So again, if you're not connected to On the Deck with CB, guys, please connect with them. They are so amazing.
Yes, cruising is fun. Like all things can happen. Like I lost a pair of glasses, then I found a pair of glasses, then I broke another pair of glasses. I had a blast. I was just doing stuff and everything.
That sounds like a good time to me.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good time because by the time we came back, my foot. No, see, I knew it was going to happen, but I was really having a good time. I was dancing too much. I think I drunk because if you go back and watch some of the blogs, I think I said I was really fucked up like maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw one of those. I think I saw one.
Yeah. So, and I was just.
So you were being honest.
Yeah, I was mixing liquor. I was drinking a lot, you know.
I definitely had. Normally I stop at 3 drinks. I knew I was way past 3 drinks because it felt like we were drinking all day, and I was just like, I know I'm way.
No, we didn't. But
you know what it was? People were so nice because it was our first time, so they kept paying for the drinks for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kept looking at Watson like, is this gonna happen every time we go cruising with people?
And then we went. We see us going. We were told to get certain drinks, so we got the fishbowl.
Okay.
Virgins on a cruise. Okay, we got the fishbowl, and Leo was like, "What did you order us?"
Yeah, Watson gave me rum, and I was like, you have to let me know what I'm drinking because I felt like I drank a little bit of everything. And I'm like, I know some of these drinks I don't drink.
So we got the fishbowl. We ate something.
Because I was good until the rum kicked in. I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little tipsy now.
Did we eat something? I didn't know.
After the rum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
ate something.
I think so.
No, we ate something. Then we got the fishbowl. By the time we got to the lead up to
we
meet up
went
with
back
everybody,
to the back. And I think they were dancing again, but it was like night now.
Yeah, so we was already feeling it, and then like already. That's when
we got up there. I remember standing. I was standing either next to Edna or behind Edna when we came back upstairs.
Yeah, that thing. That's
everybody was doing this dance that I had no idea.
Yeah, so I think that's probably when
I was like, well, I can't even fake this. I don't even know which way we moving.
Yeah, I think that's probably when I said I was really messed up because
you said you were messed up in the daytime. This was nighttime.
I was messed up then, and then I went back to go get another kiss on the lips. So I was really.
Yeah,
the tequila sunrise.
Then we went to another bar and we were drinking more.
That was the Alchemy bar.
Is that where we had the leopard shirts?
Yeah.
That I remember being probably a little tipsy or a little more tipsy because I had sat down for like 5 minutes. I said, okay, I can feel this. I need to sit for just 5 minutes.
We had
y'all was
5 minutes is all I got because I think we went to to go play the game, the slot machine with Edna. She had just started doing the what's the name of the game?
Slopple.
Yeah. So I got to sit down for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. But we had an amazing time for our first time. Shout out to Edna.
Yes. And the good thing is the glasses, for some reason I knew what to bring. I said, you know what? Something tells me we're gonna be having a lot of fun, and I'm gonna either lose something or break something. I can see myself doing it.
So you brought 2?
No, I had 3 pair of glasses with me, but I brought
Okay.
2 plastic glasses in case anything went wrong, and then I brought a good pair of glasses for dinner.
Okay.
And I was like, thank God that I had plastic glasses because those are the ones that got messed up. I was like, oh yes, I brought the right pair of glasses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go and get some plastic glasses for March.
There you go.
I don't have any plastic glasses left.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, I have the purple ones, but I don't think I'm wearing purple. I might wear purple. I might go buy something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, make sure that you are subscribed to On the Deck with CB.
Yes, and everybody go on a cruise. It is fun.
Yes.
You get to dance, they give you awards, and you get to drink and eat all day.
Yes.
Hey, and thank you to all of our new subscribers. I saw a whole bunch of people put that in the comments.
so much.
We really
Yes.
appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you both again for offering us your platform.
Anytime. Our last question for the evening. What would you like those that are watching and will come back and watch the game from this interview on tonight?
You mean the replay?
Yes.
Oh. What do you want people to gain from the interview?
Just to get to know us better.
We love doing what we do. Okay. We want you to live, to enjoy the same things that we've enjoyed and we're showing you. And you know what? If you can't because of one X or Y reason, that you can at least live vicariously through our videos.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. And if you do watch the videos, please leave comments, anything that you like. Even if you dislike something, don't hit the thumbs down. It hurts our feelings when you hit the thumbs down. But if you do hit the thumbs down, please leave feedback.
Yes.
Don't just hit the thumbs down and don't tell us what we...
Because we want to get better.
Well, yeah, correct. So if you hit the thumbs down, we're okay with it. If you felt like we said something inappropriate or something like that, we typically definitely don't do that because we're respectful to everyone, and we definitely make that a point. But if you do hit the thumbs down,
sometimes it can just be trolls that give you thumbs down. It's not even people.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You got trolls under the bridge.
Because I made great videos, and I went back to check my analytics, and I got thumbs down on great videos. I'm like, who would press thumbs down? Like, what?
And not leave feedback. Like I said, if you give me a thumbs down, I'm fine with it. But tell me if the quality of the video was bad. If you felt like we said something or we didn't show something, like give me something so that we know how we can get better. But yes, what Debbie said, just we wanna pour out our passion, and anybody who we can spread that passion to. And if you want to kind of live and journey or take that journey along with us, come on aboard. Come on with On Deck with CB. We'll be happy to.
And if you're ever on a cruise with us, please, by all means, reach out. Say hello, approachable as we can be. Even there's no bad days on a cruise. Correct. So just please approach us and say hello.
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to meet you. Yes. And again, see what your journey was like just to get to the ship and what you do for a living. And like I said, it's all about building community, and that's what we're about.
Thank you, Etta, for the compliment.
Yes. And we have Kay saying, I want to cruise with CB on deck.
Yes.
I think that's their daughter, no?
That is.
Yeah, that is our daughter.
And then she typed the name wrong. Love you, Kiana.
Yes. Well, guys.
Yes, On Deck CB.
Yes. Well, guys,
that's our
this
girl.
Was another fabulous interview. We thank all of you guys so much for coming. We thank our guests for coming, guys. As we always say, we're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And our guest is none other than...
On Deck with CB.
Debbie and Adam.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yes, and Monty said drive safely.
Yes, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man.
How big, what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know they in.